I'm very excited to announce in this video a brand new kit keyboard based off of the Corne. And because I'm horrible with naming schemes, I'm calling it the Turkey Corne Kit because, well, why not? This keyboard features your standard Pro microcontroller compatible. It also has wireless capabilities, TRRS for connecting the keyboard halves, reset button, OLED, and then your standard Corne layout. Now this Corne is a little different. When I built this, I wanted to make it my own. So when I was designing it, I based it off the Corne, but it's not a true Corne the way you would think. So now this is a standard Corne right here. This is the version 3 Corne, and this was made by Keycaps. This is actually one of my first kits I got. I love this keyboard. It is a great keyboard. If you haven't checked out Keycaps before, highly recommend you do. He's got some great boards. And with this Corne, it's your standard version 3. Now what the difference is the version 3, you'll notice these buttons are up and closer. Your thumb cluster is closer. Now when you just sit down at a keyboard, you're not going to really feel that difference. But with the newer version of Corne 4, which is what I use as my daily driver, I fell in love with the way the thumb cluster sits. So instead of following the same standard that everyone else does, because I wanted to make this my own, this Pro Micro Corne is based off the version 4 layout. So this thumb cluster, you'll notice if you compare the two, here I'll set them side by side, you'll notice there's a little more space in here than there is here. It's just slightly different. Matter of fact, if I set this on top of each other, it's kind of hard to tell here with the camera view, but you'll notice that there's the angle here for the thumb is a little different, and these are positioned. These other two buttons are positioned just slightly different and drop down. So with that, you've got the version 4 thumb cluster, which personally I find just slightly more comfortable than the version 3. Again, there's nothing wrong with the version 3. If you already have this, fantastic. But if you don't, you might like the version that I built here. With it being a kit, that means you can build it yourself. I'm going to be having these files available on GitHub and links to everything on my GitHub site, as well as these are available pre-built, purchased from turkeyboards.com. It also features my brand new case design, where it's a nice 3D printed finish. You have your on-off switch here if you decide to make it wireless. And the best part is the other features that are hidden behind the keys. Let me show you. So here is the Corne kit without the keys installed. And you'll notice, let me sharpen that image up a little bit so you can see better. Each key is per RGB. So you have full RGB lighting support on this keyboard. Now if you're wireless, you're not going to want the lighting because it will drain your battery super fast. But for wired, it's fantastic. The other thing you'll notice, this supports encoders. I added an encoder support on each half, one encoder. So if you want to install an optional encoder, you have that capability. You can install one or both encoders. And you're not sacrificing the button because the encoders also act as a button. They're the standard ECM11s. So this is the Corne Kit by Turkey Boards, my own flavor of the Corne. I hope you like it. Check it out on the store. Check it out on GitHub. Download the files. You can have these manufactured yourself, or you could go ahead and buy it pre-made from my store. And I hope you enjoy this as much as I have in designing it and building it. I've learned a lot about keyboard building. I'm a huge Corne fan, and so I wanted to maintain that Corne labeling because foostan has done an awesome job with this keyboard. So I really wanted to make sure it honored what he designed as I was learning about keyboard design and PCB manufacturing and 3D printing. And if you couldn't tell, I'm having a lot of fun with this hobby. So I hope you enjoy it. Please be sure to like and subscribe. Join our online communities. We have the Turkey Boards subreddit, the Turkey Boards Discord, and then our online store, turkeyboards.com, and our GitHub, which is github.com/turkeyboards. Thanks for watching.